Hi, Twin Flame family. My name is Melanie. I'm an empath, an intuitive, and a twin flame, and I just want to bring you some current energy, some current messages today. So, first, I'm going to start off with my Twin Flame Healer Trauma and Abuse cards. So, God Source Divine, are there any blockages that are blocking us Divine Feminines from aligning within? Help us identify them and remove them so that way we can become balanced and in harmony and get into faster 3D physical union with our twin. Okay. Go within and heal the wound. So whenever your twin triggers you, see it as a blessing. Why is this here? What am I feeling? It's usually linked to inner child wounds. Heal and recreate that story. Okay, if you're not working with a therapist, I have services that can help you with that as well, that can help you identify the subconscious root, the memory, so that way you can heal it, recreate that story. It's still a wound, but it doesn't control your life anymore. It doesn't keep dropping your vibration down. Once you heal it and recreate that memory, and of course, continue to do that so it doesn't affect you, you can actually bring more light within you. And the more light you have, the more peace and harmony you feel. It higher your vibration, and that helps you to align within, and then you get into faster 3D physical union with your twin. Feeling insecure. So if you're feeling insecure, why is that? Usually feelings of insecurity, stem from inner child wounds. Maybe you were verbally abused, physically abused. Maybe you were talked down to. Maybe you were screamed at. Maybe you couldn't be yourself, right? Go back in and heal all those memories. Parents let you down. Not feeling safe. So if you didn't feel safe growing up, if your parents didn't have an environment that was nurturing or where you felt safe, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect your root chakra. Okay, so highly recommend just going back in and healing and recreating all of those memories. Have positive self-talk. So this is part of the natural laws of the universe. If you are thinking good things, if you're thinking positive things, if you're saying nice things about yourself, that raises your vibration, and your outside world is going to start reflecting your inside world. Your inside world will start reflecting your outside world. So the more you higher your vibration and you say nice things about yourself, talk good about yourself, say positive things, think positive things, the more it's going to benefit you and the faster you're going to align within. Blame. So were you blamed for things? Do you blame others for things? Usually when you're blaming, it's because you have to look within. Change things within you. Take ownership of what's going on. If you're, I always like talking to my heart. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Right? And then just heal and recreate those memories. If you're blaming other people for things, you're giving your power away. Okay? It means that there's a wound in you that still needs to be healed. Got it? All right. So let's get our I Am Free cards, Twin Flame Healer. Subconscious blocks. Argumentative shouting. So did you grow up in a family that was very argumentative? Did you grow up in a family that was shouting all the time? Do you shout? Are you argumentative? Those are memories that need to go back in and heal and recreate those. Because if you think about it, like for me, if someone's going to shout at me or argue with me all the time, that's a toxic person. Okay? It's up to me to change, to not be around them, to have boundaries. Okay? And if somebody's argumentative and shouting, that means that they have pain inside them, right? Because I don't shout at anybody. I don't argue with anybody. Because I've already healed and aligned within. I used to in my past. I grew up in a very argumentative household and shouting. I grew up in a Cuban Puerto Rican household. My mom is Cuban, my dad is Puerto Rican. Everybody shouted. That's how you communicated. Everybody argued. That's how you communicated. That was the normal. But in reality, it isn't the normal. It means that you're functioning from a very low vibration. When you're in peace inside and in harmony and balance, there's no need to argue or shout. So definitely go within and heal those wounds. Didn't feel protected growing up. So once again, not feeling safe. Are you in fear? Do you have a lot of anxiety? It's rooted from inner child memories, from inner child experiences in times that you didn't feel safe because your parents didn't have an environment for you to feel safe. Okay, so heal and recreate those memories. Lack of confidence. So if you couldn't be your authentic self, if your parents didn't have confidence, if you were constantly put down, if you were screamed at, okay, if you didn't feel free, it's gonna affect your confidence. So I created a service, it's called the Self-Worth Transformation, and that's what helped me rebuild and gain confidence as well. Removing yourself from toxic people, okay, having boundaries, and healing and recreating all of those memories. Okay, so my other deck, the Twin Flame Healer deck, Love Yourself. Hate. So do you hate yourself? Do you hate the emotions that you're feeling? Do you feel hatred towards other people? Okay, this is stemmed from inner child wounds. I know for a while I hated my mom. It's because she was always mean to me, always put me down, never said anything nice to me till I was in my 20s. Every time I tried to be my authentic self, she'd put it down. She would say no. She was physically abusive towards me, verbally, emotionally. I hated my mom. Now that I'm older and I've learned everything, about self-confidence and abuse, somebody treated her that way. That's how I was able to forgive her. I had to go back in and recreate all of those memories. Okay? If you're functioning from a place of hate, you're going to keep attracting hate. Your inside world is going to reflect your outside world. So I would recommend healing and recreating all of those stories. I have a meditation that is about releasing anger and judgment and hate. Because once you heal and remove that, you're able to bring more light in. It will increase your vibration. The higher your vibration is, the more you manifest abundance in your life, happiness, peace, joy, harmony, and your twin. Stop blaming and look within. Change. So go within. Like, what I always ask myself is, all right, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this way? Where is this coming from? One of the services that I have that's called Discover and Heal the Inner Child Root of Meditation. It's a psychology technique. If I can't figure out where this is coming from, I'll use that technique. I get to the root of it. I heal it. I recreate it. I try to see things like in a mindset of compassion. Somebody else treated them this way. I'm not resonating with that. How can I change? How can I go within? How can I create a boundary? Okay, how can I change? That way it doesn't affect me. It doesn't trigger me. That way I'm healed within. Okay, that's very, very powerful. All right, so let's get some Mystic Moon Twin Flame messages. Clear. God, Source Divine, any messages from our Divine Masculine Twin Flame? What would he like us to know? What is his current energy? Oh, I created a new playlist. It's called Twin Flames in Mission. I haven't added all of the links in there, but the ones I have in there are a really good start. I've already posted them all in my community tab, but these are twin flames that are in complete harmony and balance within, and they're actually in mission and union together on YouTube, and I think they're very powerful messages. It puts you in a place of like peace and compassion and understanding and seeing things in a bigger picture, okay, instead of anger and blame. Seeing that triggers are good, they're a blessing, they're for you to learn and heal, okay? I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. How could you still love me after all I've done? I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I've never forgotten you even though you think I have. So take this time, go within, heal yourself, find peace and harmony within. Like I said, I have a lot of services that can help you. If not, find somebody else that you trust that can help you. But the more you heal within and align within, remove that negativity and get into a place of peace and harmony, one, you're going to attract abundance into your life. You're going to feel better, and your twin is just going to come. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for being a part of my page, and I want to wish you an amazing weekend and a happy 4th of July, and I want to send you so much love and light.